chest and shoulders. This is my wrist. Chest and shoulders. Snap. Right in.
This is the President Fan TV, and I'm here at Undisputed, and I'm here with the legend, Michael Bazzel. How you doing, boss?
I'm very good, thank you. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. You know what? It's amazing how you were training a lot of champions and fighters here, man. Could you kind of tell us about how you got started here?
Wow, this is my 20th year of doing this stuff. And really, I mean, I got started being just loving the sport, you know? And then all that's happened to me is, you know, each and every time I work with a guy, if it works, what I do works for them, they come back. So we had 8 fighters in here today, and I've worked with them all in the past and for other fights that they've had. And we do a group training like 3 times a week, and then there's individual training as well, but we do group training where it's a lot of fun. You know, the guys have a great time together, push each other.
That's awesome. And I know that you've trained one of the best fighters in the world, Nonito Donaire, 4-time world champion. So how'd that become about?
That was just one day he came into the gym we're going on our 5th year together. He came into the gym to do an interview. He needed a ring as a backdrop. And Rachel had, she got her black belt through Golden State Taekwondo, which is also affiliated with the gym. So it was just a thing where they came for an interview and we started talking, and then it just kind of one thing led to another. We've been working ever since, and you know, I mean, it's a lot more personal now. We become like brothers, you know, and we're very close, and you know, and so he's given me a lot of opportunity. Working with him has exposed me to out there and allowed me to be with a lot of other fighters because they see me work with him. So he's definitely led the way for me to continue to grow in this sport.
That's awesome, man. You know, we want to thank you for that, producing a great world champion. But right now, we're looking at Bruno Alohakid. And could you tell us a little about Bruno? Because, man, he's been knocking out a lot of people. People are saying he might be the next Manny Pacquiao, but we kind of want to know from the trainer himself.
Well, Bruno's getting better each and every time. You know, people got to remember that this guy had 38 amateur fights. He was an Olympic alternate, so he was at a high level with very young experience. And as a pro, he's 12 fights now. And that's, again, he's very young as a professional, but he's already starting to, you know, people are starting to hear about him and they want to see, you know, he creates a lot of excitement. And, you know, I feel that in the lighter weights, that is why Donaire moved up. That is why Manny moved up, Pacquiao moved up, because there's just not a lot of attention in those lightweights. I think Bruno can bring attention to those lightweight category. And it's exciting for us, you know, Brian Schwartz, me, Victor Conte, Remy Korchemny, the people that are around him training him. I mean, he trains with world champions as well with his sprint training. He trains with Amir Khan, Sean Porter, Alfredo Angulo, you know, all the guys, Andre Berto, all these guys that come up here to get the training. This guy, Bruno's right along with them, so he's rubbing elbows with a lot of great fighters. He's been with Nonito in training camps, and you know, he's learned from Nonito Donaire, and you know, that stuff is priceless, you know. And believe me, this guy soaks in everything. Even though something might have happened to him 3-4 years ago, it stays with him. So he's very absorbent. He's like a sponge. The things that he's done, maybe it doesn't work. Maybe what he learned didn't work at the time that he was exposed to him, but then later on, it comes back, and he can draw from past experiences that now he's ready for.
If people wanted to actually come down here and become a great fighter or even a world champion in the future, where do they go? You have like an address or a place where they can actually check it out?
Well, come on down. It's Undisputed Boxing Gym, San Carlos, 883 East San Carlos Avenue. We're right off 101, Holly exit, right off 101. So we're very easy to come.
That's awesome. And I heard that you and Brian were like the Trainer of the Year award. Did you get that for boxing?
Yeah, 2013, Northern California. So, very great honor, you know, to share that with Brian, and also just to have that, because it's a very small community, and really we're all friends. I feel all the trainers in the area, you know, everyone, the fighters spar with each other. Everyone, you know, we're like very closed off from the rest of the country, and this used to be a mecca for boxing. San Francisco, Oakland, Sacramento used to be a mecca for this, and then it's kind of faded. But to have the opportunity to have all these great fighters, you know, coming up here and being exposed to the area, it's wonderful, you know.
That's awesome, man. I know you always do a lot of stuff for the community and for a lot of the people, and it's such an honor to be here, and I appreciate everything that you've done. And again, if people wanted to find you guys, do you guys have like a Facebook, Twitter?
We got Facebook. It's Undisputed Boxing Gym. The Twitter, I don't have that. Brian has that. But also we have a website, you know, UndisputedBoxingGym.com.
All right.
We're the number one on the Google search.
You heard that, guys, and you're watching Fan TV.
I'm Michael Bazzel at Undisputed Boxing Gym in San Carlos, watching Fan TV.